Good morning, Salem High. We hope you're doing well and are excited to bring back another episode of SHS Today. My name's Abby, and here at the desk with me is Eddie.
Thanks, Abby. Today we have tons of great stories for you about the production of Almost Maine, Unified Soccer, and the exciting grand opening of Grant Field. But first, let's get a recap about the mock election put on by the Civics Club.
Hi, I'm Mia Farrar reporting for SHS Today. Today we are taking a deeper dive into SHS mock voting put on by the Civics Club. This opportunity provides all students the ability to make their vote count. With election season coming up, this is very important for kids to know the system.
A lot of the students come in with some prior knowledge that they've learned in either history classes or their global classes or civics classes, but the mock election is giving those students now a chance to actually practice what they've learned in class in the real world.
Started as an intellectual group talking about the Constitution and then wanting to be a part in the school-wide elections. And, to this could not have been done without the members of the Civics Club.
We've noticed that for elections like student council or class council, some people don't take it very seriously. So we're just kind of trying to find ways and encourage people to know to vote and that it's something you're going to do in the real world and something that should be taken seriously.
During advisory, students will head down to the Commons to participate in this mock vote. There are 16,000 students statewide participating in this. Salem will be voting via paper ballot, and the results will be in by November 1st.
Yeah, so the mock election is preparing students for the real world by giving all the students a chance to practice or have a run-through of the democratic process, especially before a lot of the seniors will get to vote for the first time in November.
I think it's good to get them used to the idea. They'll get more of an experience as they get older. We try to make it as realistic as we can under the circumstances.
Many of them bring their political socialization from home, and it was one of the reasons we had the individual dividers so that they could experience kind of the moment of conscience and the moment of choice.
After speaking to Civics Club members and advisors, Salem community encourages you to practice your voting rights as early as you can. I'm Mia Farrar reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
Caroline and Grace took a closer look at the play Almost Maine, a play put on by the Salem Acting Department. Let's see the behind-the-scenes work that was put into this fall production.
Hi, I'm Caroline McNamara reporting for SHS Today. Today we're taking a backstage look at the most recent play put on by the theater department, Almost Maine.
It's a really cool piece because it's not a beginning, middle, end kind of story. It's a series of vignettes, which we haven't done in a really long time, allowing for there to be no true lead of the show. Instead, it's very ensemble based, and you end up with a number of separate stories about love and loss and the bittersweet element that romance brings in a very small town in rural Maine.
It was definitely a challenge just because there were so many different elements that went into it.
It's complicated, but it's also fun, having the experience to work with someone that you wouldn't usually work with.
My favorite scene is probably my scene. It's also the first scene, and it's a scene where there's this girl in the front yard of this guy, me, and they fall in love.
I like scene 5 where it's two best friends and they keep falling because they've quite literally fallen in love with each other.
Me and Mr. Bouge have been looking at Almost Maine for a long time. It's just a matter of finding the right time. I think always it's about who's in front of you in terms of a cast, what your program needs, and this was just the right show at the right time.
But overall, it was just a super fun and cool experience.
That was a reflective look at Almost Maine. This is Caroline McNamara reporting for SH Today. Back to you in the studio.
Being sending students ourselves, Salem provides opportunities for CTE programs, not only to their own students, but to various surrounding schools. Let's see what some of Salem's sending students have to say about their CTE experiences so far.
Hello everybody, my name is Vince, reporting for SHS Today. Today's subject will be on CTE and how it helps other students on their journey to further education and careers. Today we will be interviewing students for their opinion on the matter.
Met some nice people. Some of the teachers are nice.
It's good. We've been working on cars. We learned about oil changes so far. We're working on tires. We're learning how what day of the week they were made.
It's been really good so far. I've learned a lot of new things, so I'm excited to see what it'll bring.
I learned how to do an oil change the right way and not to tighten it too far that it breaks.
I learned how to cut properly with a knife.
I've learned a lot about editing, filming, being able to produce things, and learned a lot about like lights and how to set up a studio.
The Wyndham kids are nice. They're good to work with and all that.
I met a lot of new people and perfect opportunity if you want to get closer with other people that you don't know.
After hearing all those students' opinions on CTE, we hope it urges you to join the program. Thank you all for watching SHS News Today. We hope you tune in next week for the next premiere.
This week, we highlight the caseworkers of Salem who put in the hard work day in and day out to make our experience here pleasant. Let's see what they have to say regarding their positions.
Hi, Mike Chambers reporting for SHS Today. Today, we're going to be interviewing special needs case managers about their jobs.
I love my job and I love what I do. Them coming to my classroom is the highlight of my day.
Something new every day, but for the most part it's pretty rewarding.
It's very rewarding. I get to know them and support them through their time here at the high school.
My favorite part is the students. That is why I come to work every single day.
I love helping them learn and access the curriculum, and I love how much they love coming to school.
I like having the same students year after year and being able to see their progress and how far they've come and how much they've grown up in the time that I've gotten to work with them.
Well, sometimes it's frustrating, and they have, let's just say, a wide variety of personalities that they all bring.
My approach is that I just include them in everything and let them know how interested I am in their daily lives and things that they do.
I try to be relatable also and just build those, nice working relationships with my kiddos before I, ask them to do any work and things of that nature.
Just going into my classroom and seeing what they can do and seeing how successful they are and becoming independent is really what it's all about for me.
Reporting for SHS Today, back to you in the studio.
Mason and Lila connect with the animals of Mrs. Tobin's class to further see the importance of working with a variety of creatures. They're the intelligent companions that say so much by saying so little.
Hi, I'm Mason Herbert with SHS Today. This morning we will be interviewing teachers and students about their experiences with the plant and animal lab classroom.
My favorite experience about this class is just hanging out with the animals, building a bond with them. My favorite animal is probably the chinchilla.
It's a pretty fun class. I like the animals. They're all pretty chill. My favorite animal is probably the tortoise because it doesn't really do much. I'm not really scared of it, so.
The animals.
The animals, okay. And who's your favorite animal?
Elliot.
Elliot?
Snake.
Who's the snake?
Yep.
Okay. What would you say to somebody who wants to take this in the future? What's your advice?
Be prepared to pick up a lot of crap.
Okay. What do you guys think about the bearded dragon?
Dragon kind of looks at me and he bops his head oh. He's I don't know, he tries to fight me out. I really like the tortoise. I love playing with him. He's a good tortoise, guys. He just walks around. He likes eating fruit. Love that guy. I love working with different animals every day. They're great animals. Hammy the hamster, me and Boston been working with him. Or her, I don't know.
He's new. She or he is new, right?
Yeah, because what happened to the last one. We don't want to talk about that one. We will keep in contact.
What I like most is probably just hanging out with the animals. It's fun because they all have names and you get to pick your favorite, see how they interact with you.
And who's your favorite?
Probably Brian the rabbit.
Yes. Class requires you to be super organized, especially to have kids rotating through all of the stations, making sure that we have everything that we need for the animals. So we have working in the greenhouse, that's another layer of, kids being in different areas. So being super, super organized is really important.
Yeah, people should definitely take this class. It's a great learning curve, trying to figure out what all these animals like to do in the free time, I just love animals. Should definitely try it out. Great class. Great people.
We love animals. Mason Herbert reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Mason. As the fall season comes to a close, students enjoyed the grand opening of Grant Field on Friday, November 1st. The new turf field proves a fan favorite among Salem students.
I'm John Conway, reporting for SHS Today, and this Friday, the Salem football team has their grand opening on the new turf field, and we asked Mr. Insigna for his thoughts on it.
My name is Scott Insinger. I am the Athletic Director and Director of PE and Wellness here at Salem High School. The benefits of having a turf field will help all our athletes and teams that use the rectangular field to help compete in Division I. Will not have to be as at the mercy of Mother Nature as we used to be. If it rains or snows and things like that, we won't have to call games as quickly as we did in the past. I couldn't be more happy about this field being open, especially for all the seniors in the band, spirit, and football team who have their senior day on that field.
We also spoke to some student athletes here at the school to hear their opinion on the new field.
I'm Mateo Spencer, I play soccer.
Jody Nunez, I play football.
My name's Devin Barcombe, I play football.
My name's Lily and I play lacrosse.
I prefer the turf because it's way smoother.
I mean, I like the new field. Turf is better than grass.
The turf is better, but I think they could have done something better instead of the wood chips.
I prefer turf because the ground is even. Unlike last season on the grass, the ground was a bit uneven, made it hard to pick up ground balls or just play in general because it just wasn't.
Yeah, I think it's a big upgrade from what we played on this season.
Yeah, minus the wood chips, I'm excited.
Besides the wood chips, yeah.
Yes, I am.
This is John Conway reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
Unified Soccer just wrapped up another great season and enjoyed a fall full of teamwork and fun. The team has some final words to say about the end of their season before they get ready for the basketball in the winter.
Hi, I'm Aiden Sutliff reporting for SHS Today, and we will be asking the Unified Soccer team what it means to them to be competing in the playoffs.
It means that we're a really hardworking team and we're willing to put in the effort.
It's exciting. I think the kids are looking forward to it.
Well, it kind of means a lot to me.
I'm excited to play with the team, even if it's just one more time.
It means a lot because I can win for the team. And
we also spoke to the team about their favorite part of senior night and what they think about upcoming freshmen joining the team next year.
I liked seeing how excited the seniors got.
Having the parents there to support us, the fans coming out for our games just to show their love and support was pretty cool.
Seeing all the seniors being happy and doing the things that they want and being able to just bond as a team before playoffs.
We're all set over there, got lots of flowers.
Just being there with the team means a lot.
You should join it because it's actually really fun.
I'd like to say that it's a really good and positive space with a really good and healthy environment, and it's definitely worth a shot.
It is so much fun.
Buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride.
As the regular soccer season comes to an end and playoffs begin, players are ready to face new challenges with the support of the coaches and fans. This is Aiden with SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
Not only is Unified Soccer ending, but all fall sports are seeing their close. Anthony and Tulith bring up some extended insight on how the fall sport athletes feel about their seasons.
My name is Atuit and I'm with SHS Today. Since the beginning of the school year, fall sports have been a buzz around the school. And today we are going to talk about football, soccer, and volleyball and how student athlete seasons went.
What sport do you play and how do you think you performed this season?
I play football and I think I did pretty good. I didn't meet my expectations that I had for this season, but I still think I did pretty good.
I play soccer and I think I performed pretty well. I think I had a positive impact on our team this year.
I'm Michaela and I play volleyball for the high school, and I think that I played pretty well. We played a lot of tough competition, but I think that I played well for me.
How did your team perform this year and did they live up to your expectations?
Yeah, they did. We performed really good. First couple of weeks started off slow, but now we're getting into a groove.
I think that as a team, we also performed well.
I think they exceeded my expectations. I think that we haven't been very good in the past, and have had a losing record in the past 2 seasons, and we've actually gotten a lot better.
How do you prepare mentally and physically before a game?
I just call my mom, just talk to her, listen to music, just calm my body down.
I usually listen to music before every game, just not fool around, just get locked in.
I think definitely having a good meal before a game is good, and then also just kind of getting in your own space and kind of blocking everything else out.
This is Atuit from SHS Today reporting back to you at the studio.
And even though nearly all fall sports are wrapping up, it's time to get excited for the winter season. Winter sports are fast approaching. Just ask Leniani and Sienna as they interview some winter sport athletes.
I'm Sienna McCarthy reporting for SHS Today, and as the fall sports season is coming to an end, we went around interviewing students about the upcoming winter sports season.
Basketball.
I swim.
Basketball.
Ice hockey.
Probably just to make varsity.
To place like higher in like the state than what I have before.
We don't really have off season. We just have like doubles and then captain's practices.
100%. I've been practicing a lot. Then I broke my finger, but I still practice with my right hand, so I'm just looking to get better every day.
I've practiced with a bunch of different teams, like AAU-wise, and with my dad.
I've gone to the gym a lot.
Yeah, Jocelyn and I both play for our off-season team, the Wildcats, and then in the past 2 weeks we just started our captain's practices.
Probably like homework and like sleep.
Our practices are in the morning sometimes, so we have to like go from practice at like 6:30, shower, and get to school on time.
We also interviewed some coaches that work at the school and the athletic director to get their thoughts as we transition into the new sports season.
Director of Athletics, Phys Ed, and Health here at Salem High School.
Indoor track. As the athletes progress and they get older, I'm expecting them all to, have improvements in their technique.
There's going to be a good group of students that will be able to do much better than they did last year.
While the fall sports season is coming to an end, the staff and students here are more than excited for the new winter sports season to come. This is Sienna McCarthy reporting for SHS. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sienna. On the topic of sports, fantasy football is a common topic among many students. Let's follow Rocco and Lucas as they fill us in on some of Salem's predictions, stats, and ultimate thoughts on their league.
I'm Rocco from SHS Today, and today we're going to be interviewing people about their fantasy football team.
So far we're doing good. I started off 0-3, but we are now on a 4-win streak, so let's keep going and keep the momentum moving.
Okay.
I got A.J. Brown for my first overall pick, and he's doing really well scoring-wise, but he was out a couple of weeks, so that definitely affected my playing. I personally think the biggest surprise in fantasy football would have to be Lamar Jackson. I picked him pretty early in the draft, but he did way better than what I thought he would. I'd have to say Christian McCaffrey is definitely the biggest upset. A lot of people picked him first round or early on, and he's obviously been out for the first weeks, and he may not come back until like really late in the season.
Yeah, add Josh Allen. We're in a dynasty league, so he's doing very well.
Right now I'm doing pretty good on 5-3. Stephon Diggs just got hurt towards ACL, so it's kind of a loss right now for me.
That's it for today. Back to you.
Wrapping up this week's news, we wanted to bring you some information on one of Salem High School's many clubs. Film Club has been around for a long time, and we wanted to get some more information on what the students do in this club. Damn it.
I'm Molly with SHS Today, and today we're going to be asking a few students about what's happening with Film Club.
I like it. It's pretty fun. I like being on the camera and on audio and stuff like that. It's really fun to film.
We get to basically make our own films, and we don't have to come up with stuff that people tell us to do.
I don't have enough room in my schedule to do TV and media, so I feel like when I do film club, I'm able to get a part of TV and media.
We do a Halloween PSA, and we do one big short film that we submit to the film festival.
So far this year, we made a Halloween PSA, and then we do our big production for the festival.
As far as an actual film, we just get to, like I said, do whatever we want, come up with our own script, come up with our own plot.
I think this year we should focus more on acting and making it a little more realistic than we did last year.
I'm looking forward this year to seeing how much we improved from last year and see if we can win an award this year.
I think it was really fun last year, and it was a good experience. And this year, I'm excited to make a better production and hopefully have a chance at winning.
I'm Molly reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
That's all we have for you today, Salem. Remember to follow our TikTok at Salem High School TV. If there's any stories that you want featured, you can always email christopher.hazel@nhsau57.org. Thanks for tuning in to SHS Today.
Have a great week, Salem High.